30 interesting facts about Marxism. 1. Marxism is a social, political, and economic theory developed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels in the mid-19th century. 2. The fundamental principle of Marxism is that society is divided into two classes, the proletariat, working class, and the bourgeoisie, capitalist class. 3. Marx believed that the conflict between these two classes was a driving force behind history. 4. According to Marxism, the state is a tool of the ruling class to maintain their power over the working class. 5. Marx believed that capitalism would inevitably lead to its own downfall, as the working class would rise up and overthrow the capitalist class. 6. Marxism advocates for a socialist society in which the means of production are owned and controlled by the state, with the goal of achieving a classless society. 7. The Communist Manifesto, written by Marx and Engels in 1848, is one of the most influential political texts in history. 8. Marxism has had a significant impact on world events, including the Russian Revolution and the establishment of the Soviet Union. 9. Marx's concept of alienation describes the psychological and social detachment that individuals experience in capitalist societies, where their labor is separated from the fruits of their labor. 10. The term dialectical materialism is used to describe the philosophical underpinnings of Marxism, which emphasize the role of material conditions and the importance of historical context. 11. Marx's theory of surplus value asserts that in a capitalist system, workers produce more value than they are paid for, with the surplus going to the capitalist class as profit. 12. Marxism views religion as a tool used by the ruling class to oppress the working class, and as a result, advocates for atheism or secularism. 13. Marx believed that the state would eventually wither away in a socialist society, as it would no longer be necessary to maintain the class system. 14. The term proletariat comes from the Latin word for the lowest class of citizens, and refers to the working class. 15. Marxism has been criticized for its focus on economic determinism and its failure to account for the role of individual agency in history. 16. The concept of false consciousness in Marxism refers to the idea that individuals may not be aware of their own exploitation under capitalism. 17. Marx believed that the arts were a reflection of the social and economic conditions of society, and that they could play a role in changing those conditions. 18. Marxism has influenced a variety of fields, including philosophy, economics, history, sociology, and political science. 19. Marx's theory of historical materialism posits that the development of society is driven by changes in the material conditions of production. 20. Marx and Engels believed that the transition from capitalism to socialism would require a violent revolution, in which the working class would seize power from the capitalist class. 21. The Paris Commune of 1871, a short-lived socialist government in Paris, is often cited as an example of Marxist principles in action. 22. The Soviet Union, under the leadership of Vladimir Lenin and later Joseph Stalin, attempted to implement Marxism in practice, leading to the establishment of a one-party state and widespread repression. 23. Marx believed that private property was the source of inequality in society, and advocated for its abolition. 24. Marxism has been adapted and modified in various ways by different political movements, including Maoism and Trotskyism. 25. Marx's theory of value asserts that the value of a commodity is determined by the amount of labor that goes into producing it. 26. Marx's theory of imperialism argues that capitalist states seek to expand their influence and control over other countries in order to maintain their own economic power.